Guys, long time no see. Welcome to another episode of the Matchday Africa podcast. And today we are here with a very special guest, Mr. Kenny, aka the Prof from Nigeria Info. Welcome, sir. Is massive having you here with us today.
Thank you. Good day, audience. Good day, viewers.
Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about the Nigerian roster, the latest call-up guys for our games against Iran and Jordan. Mr. Kenye, Prof, what do you think about this current line and the current players that they called? Obviously, Osimhen is not around due to injury, and he's just the only notable person missing with Wabali. What do you think about this current roster?
Yeah, going through the roster, I think the team is so rich. As Osimhen absence, I know he will not tell on the team, because if you see someone like Paul Onacho who has 21 league goals and he has scored in 9 consecutive matches for Nottingham Forest, so I felt we still have so much in our tank to deliver.
Okay. The games you're playing this time around, Iran and Jordan. Iran, obviously, they are in a war. So, and Jordan, I don't feel these games will really, or even if we are not going, hope the percentage of we not going to the World Cup is very high, because the verdict, I'm not sure the verdict have been given. Okay. Even if we are not going to the World Cup, Iran and Jordan, are they a good test of our strength at the moment?
No, I don't think so, because Iran is 64th in the world and Jordan is 96th in the world, while Nigeria is we are ranked in the mid-20s. So we playing these lesser teams does not guarantee us to say, okay, in paper we are favourite to win all the 2 matches. But I expect Nigeria NFA or whatever person in charge to arrange for big time matches, deep high profile matches, like if we are not going to the World Cup, let us know our strengths so we can know what to do. But playing these minors, this doesn't boil down well with me, but by and large, it's up to say at least sedentary right there in Nigeria will call up these matches, and let us give opportunity to those who have not been invited, like the new names like Samuel Dodo from Belgium and Duaye Akinwale from Greece. Let us see how they can perform.
Okay. You mentioned new names. There's somebody that I've been advocating for, even from my Twitter and from my TikTok, my Instagram. I've been advocating for him, and luckily, since the voices at NFF heard my cry, Emmanuel Fernandez. Have you heard of him? Emmanuel Fernandez.
Yes, I've watched Rangers, especially Rangers against Aberdeen 2 weeks ago. He plays so well, and I'm very lucky to beat my chest and tell my colleague when I was watching match, thank God Nigeria we have somebody who can play, who can move in the right flanks. That is it. He moves almost up and down, and I saw the stats in Opta.com when he said he completed almost 17 passes and forward movement XG ratio of 6.7. That is something we've not seen in Nigeria. Only when Sanusi was in Porto and when he was in that top form, when the Champions League, when he saw that kind of episode. So I felt to be very harmful for this friendlies.
Yes,
if he's selected finally.
They call him the new Virgil van Dijk. I don't know if you've heard that. Yeah, that is what they call him. She stands at 1.94 centimeters, very tall.
Yes.
And he has scored about 5 goals for Rangers this season. For a defender, that is very, very high turnover.
Yes.
For a defender. He wins like at least 60% of his area duel he contested, and he's been one of the bright sparks for Rangers. There has also been links to Chelsea.
Okay.
You know, these days any youngster you definitely see links to Chelsea. There have been links to Chelsea from him, and with the high rate of turnover. Do you see him like changing the shift of the way we play or formation? Do you think maybe because of him we'll change the way we play or tweak anything?
Yes, if you watch Chile's formation, we normally play back 3.
Yes.
But the moment we lost the ball, we are back 5.
Yes.
And this is somebody he's so prolific with the ball. Why passing? His pass range is very nice.
Yeah.
But when it comes to positioning, I rate him below 6.5. That is one thing. But if we play against opponents who press so high in the third quarter of the pitch, that is one we're going to know, because I watched him once or twice, but against Aberdeen was so harmful. But I watched him against Dundee United where he scored that goal. Yeah, he's very nice. Yeah, we have a player at our own Toros. But now what the second matter of the whole thing is that we've not played high quality games.
Yeah.
We should play against Portugal, who press so high up the pitch. Then we'll know whether this young man can withstand those great storms of. You understand? It can be some. That is when we're going to know whether this guy can fit into that what Chile is waiting for.
Okay. For me personally, I think with the quality he has, he can help us to play higher up the pitch. He can play a higher line because he's good in the air. He's very fast too.
Yes.
His passing is also good. So in the middle of the back three, he can be the middle man, the CCD.
Yes.
That is what I feel.
Okay.
He can drive us up the pitch faster.
Okay.
With his passing, he can easily. Yeah, Calvin Bassey is also a very good passer. Semi Ajayi is also a very good passer, but I feel personally he's more talented than Semi Ajayi. I feel with a centre back pairing of him and Calvin Bassey, we can play higher up the pitch. With Calvin Bassey's carrying and his passing, we can easily locate star midfielders like Iwobi and Ademola Lookman, and from there they can easily create chances. That is what I feel. There's another new call-up, Girasol from the Belgium League. Yeah, he's from what I gathered, they said he has recorded the highest speed this season in Europe. Yes, I don't know if you've come across him.
Yeah, I've watched him once or twice. It's quite harmful, but we've seen talents like that in Nigeria. I don't know the day. Speed without he always lost the ball in the third quarter of the pitch. That is my problem with him. You understand? He can do almost everything, but the execution is always below par. So that is what that is his specimen. But he's a nice player. But I felt his call-up came so sudden. We would have watched him at least for some time before calling him, since we have people like Adam Sekon and rest of them who play that role.
Basically, I feel he's a winger, and he's 25.
Yes.
So he has been in the Belgium League for some time.
Yes.
And this season he's been performing up to par, or at least above par. So he has scored about 5 goals, if I'm not mistaken, in the league, 4-5 goals, and he recorded the highest speed. So right from the period where he began trending in the Belgium League, I had the instinct that okay, maybe possibly he might get the call up for this time around. There is another Hamburg SV winger signed from Basel, Philip Otele. Yes, he's also a winger, more like a wide forward kind of player. Yes, he's also a new call up to the national team. What do you think about him?
Yeah, I watched. I've read over him, but I've not watched him really. But I've read over him time and again. But like what we're saying, we have Victor Moses Simon. Moses Simon is a little bit creative but flat-footed sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. But if we have we want to have a winger like in the mold of Carlos Martinelli, somebody who has speed, somebody who is going to be creative, somebody who is going to get XG of 6.7 at least per match. Those are the kind of wingers Nigeria need. Because I remember those days when Nigeria won, we have one of the best wingers like Emmanuel Menike, George Finidi, even Garuba Lawal, Mr. Utility, where he can play almost every wing, but he's a winger naturally. But so it's been long we've not have those kind of wingers. And Nigeria, traditional play 4-4-2. Yeah. But now Chile has came and he said no, we normally play 4-3-3, sometimes 3-4-5-1. So you know what we want. But let us see how we can use this match, since we are playing low profile friendlies. How we can use this match to know the molds of football Nigeria can usher want to get to those high-profile friendlies?
Okay. For me, I feel Philip Otelli has been in top form and he deserves the call up. He was signed during this January transfer to Hamburg from Basel. He's been in really top form. In fact, during the weekend, he scored against Dortmund. So, fantastic performance he put in there. So with the current crop of players we have now, for me personally, I feel our strongest point is our attack, like our top 9 spot. That's our strongest spot. You personally, which area of the pitch do you think is the strongest spot for the Super Eagles now based on talent, quality?
I felt it's the defense.
The defense.
Yes, we are so blessed with defenders this time around. And sometimes, like when you go and go around, we are clamoring for defenders who concede anyhow. We don't have different kind of defender, almost have similar kind of defenders. But this crop of defenders, when you watch all of them, they are so dynamic. They are players of different qualities.
Benjamin Frederick.
Yeah. When if you see someone like Kevin Bassey, so aggressive, that kind of Sojorama's kind of physique and some approach to matches. If you see someone like Aina, he bashed through the up and down of the pitch.
Very
you understand? Fast. If you see Ajayi, he's that Ferdinand kind of defender who check. His highest strength is check. Yeah. He's not fast with his own speed, but he always checks. You understand?
Yeah.
So now we are adding somebody who has speed.
Yes.
Newly now. Let us see how the defense can come. I felt the defense is the strongest part.
Yes, arguably, you know, personally, I was contemplating the attack or the defense, but our attack was superb in the last half. You get.
And our defense was superb too. Because
yes, our defense was excellent. Yes, our defense was excellent. Yes. I'm not putting that away. We considered. I think we considered higher than Morocco, if I'm not mistaken.
No, we considered less than Morocco.
Okay.
Morocco considered 5 goals and we considered only 4 goals.
We considered during the group stage, we considered all through. We considered in the 3 games we played.
Yes.
There was a game we considered 2.
Yes.
In the knockout stage, we won Mozambique 4-1, I believe. 4-0. 4-0, yes, it's on my ticket. In the quarterfinal, we played Egypt. Is it Egypt we played?
Algeria.
Yeah,
something like that.
We won them about 2-0.
Yes.
Okay. I was contemplating between our attack and our defense. But for me, I feel our defense is wonderful.
Yes.
Ademola Lookman behind Adam Akpo and Victor Osimhen, they are superb. They combine excellently well. They score a lot of beautiful goals with the creativeness of Alex Iwobi behind them. They were superb. They were out of this world. So, and if you look behind, the second choice, the guys behind those people waiting to come on, Paul Anocha, Desire, Cyril Desas, Dele Bachiru. Dele Bachiru is an excellent stand for Lazio. There are others too that are waiting for their own, for me to call them up. Taiwo Awoni is still there due to injury and the rest of them. He was dropped down from the pecking order at Nottingham Forest, but he's still there. He's still an excellent player. Ageowa, Samuel Ageowa.
Yes.
From he played for Spain national team. I don't think he has changed his nationality. But if you look at it, he can't play for Nigeria because of his super talents we have there. Victor Osimhen, Adam Akpo, Boniface is another one. We have not spoken about Boniface. Okay. Yeah, Boniface is an injury-prone player, but when he's on his ride, Boniface is an unstoppable player.
Yes.
He's one player that we need to keep an eye on. If he gains his full fitness, I feel from now to the beginning of next season, he should be fully fit and ready to play. If he comes back to his full fitness, Boniface is a handful for any defense.
Yes.
Very technical kind of player, has a great shot on him. He has a very good physique. So the quality in our attack and the ones starting and the ones behind them is just what made me tip it in favor of the attack. But our defense is also very good. Emmanuel Fernandez, for me personally, is a game changer. He's a game changer to our defense. I feel he's going to help us defend better, offensively and defensively. He's going to help us because with him, we are going to be more dangerous when we are taking set pieces. He has a good shot on him too. He's very good with the ball, very fast. Because of him, we can press our opponent backward more. So Emmanuel Fernandez is a game changer. So Prof, from the current crop, personally, your personal opinion, what do you think is the perfect formation for the Super Eagles?
Yep. Before I come to that question,
not just formation,
yeah,
the style of play.
Before I come to that question, you were talking about the defense and attack, but I felt they said attack win you games and defense win you titles. So that's why I always love with the defense. If you have a good attack without the defense, definitely you lose titles. Though you win matches, you win 3, 4, 5 matches, but when the title calls beacons, you implode. So I always believe, I said good defense always make good team, and I felt it is only defense that can give you that elusive and tenacity that's called the title. So I felt that's why I make up with the defense. Now coming back to your person. Like now, Nigeria, we have so many players with different kind of talents booming in that team. So I felt if I were Eric Chele, I would like to play 4-3-3. Will be better because like Akon can play across every part of the attack. If you see Onacho, he's so mobile. If you can see even Ejuke from Sevilla, he's been invited too. Yeah. Those who were behind, if in case Wobi got injured, they can play that place perfectly. So when you see all these kind of guys, they are so talented. So why is that we don't alternate? I see when the recent match between Real Madrid and Manchester City, Mbappe was not there. So now you can see wingers like Vinicius, Brahim Diaz, they started alternating, and the Man City defense was so bristol. They never know where the attack will come from. So I don't know if it paid off, especially in the match in their home. So I felt we should not play a point man that is normal 4-5-1. Sometimes he play a 3-5-1 like that. So I felt we should go 4-3-3 with the aim of alternation.
Yes.
But the only person I felt the only person he can permanent is the Indidi. That is a pivot.
Yes.
And we'll play. Let us move around. Even you can see Wobi in the attack role, floating through the attack role, coming back to his own main role. When he floats, somebody will come back to fit that his own. Mm-hmm. So that is what I felt. I said if we play total football, we call it what do they call it? High cross football. I think it will be better. Yeah.
I understand where you're driving out there for the alternating and the rest of them, but my only concern is if you're playing 4-3-3, we have to have wingers. Wingers are the pivot of 4-3-3.
Yes.
They are the main people. When we talk about 4-3-3, wingers should be there.
And we are now rich with wingers. Now with these new colors.
My concern is the wingers is one of our poor spots because Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Ejuke, the new call-up, Hirasol and Philip Otele. For me, I don't feel any of them are world class. Now, compare that to our defense. For me personally, I feel Emmanuel will go to the top. Calvin Bassey, I feel is an excellent defender. Semi Ajayi too is good enough. Now, if you go to our attack, Paul Onocha, Victor Osimhen, Adam Ako, Victor Boniface, and their likes. These guys, they are all good enough, except from Victor Osimhen, that is world class.
But if you start Paul Onocha, It's not that kind of players that normally.
No,
Not
Paul
alternate.
Onuchi is just a goal scorer.
Yes.
He's just a goal
Yes.
scorer. We don't need him for anything else. Just a physical presence there in the 18-yard box and score goals.
Okay.
Unlike Victor Osimhen that will work hard, that will work immensely around the pitch.
Yes.
Paul Onuchi is different. But what I'm saying is, with the attack, we have different kind of talent. With the Paul Onuchi, Victor Boniface, Adamako, and the rest of them. But with these wingers, if we are playing 4-3-3, these wingers, are they creative enough?
Okay, now we are playing lesser things. These are low profile friendlies.
Yes.
So if we don't play them now, when are we going to play them?
No, what I'm saying.
Now, I'm saying we should play this 4-3-3 because of the kind of opponent we are playing. If we are playing high profile friendlies like Portugal, Spain, I will not say we play 4-3-3.
My concern is that I was looking at a formation that we can conjugate and consummate the full 11. With these new guys coming in, I feel we can alternate and consummate with a formation. I feel moving forward, we are sure that, okay, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, this is how we play, this is the formation we play. Moving forward, we are going to be selecting players based on this formation and how we play. If you look the England national team, for example, Thomas Tuchel is not picking players based on their maybe you're playing for Real Madrid or your form or something like. He's picking players based on the profile he needs, based on the way he plays this kind of football. Okay? So personally, I feel we should play in that kind of mode based on the available kind of players, the way the coach wants to play, the way that has proven to be successful for us during the AFCON. Okay. We should consummate on that moving forward and select players based on that method. So personally, me, I feel a formation like maybe like a 3-5-2 without no wingers, 3 midfielders, our fullbacks act as wingbacks, then with 3 defense. With Emmanuel Fernandez around now, we give us more edge in playing that because right centre back Semi Ajayi, left centre back Calvin Bassey, Emmanuel Ajayi can play in the middle of them. So we can have Awaziem on the bench. For the wing backs, Olaina is an excellent fullback. He can comfortably play wing back. And his backup during the AFCON, Bright Osaitu, can comfortably play that. Zaidu Sanusi can also comfortably play the other side.
Yes.
Oyemechi too can also comfortably play the other side. I feel these guys are good enough. They're very comfortable in this role. In our midfield 3, we can have Onyeka, Ndidi, Iwobi. Yeah. If we are alternating, then maybe as you said now, we are playing lesser opposition. Yes. We can maybe keep Onyeka on the bench.
Yes.
Play Ndidi, Iwobi and Lookman as the second 10 behind the strikers. Then we play 2 forward. Or if you're playing a very good team like say a Portugal or a Senegal or a Morocco kind of team, we play Iwobi, Onyeka, Ndidi. Then play Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman as the 2. We know our defense is good enough. Our wing backs, they are very fast. Our midfield is very solid. And Victor Osimhen and Lookman, nobody needs explanation on that. So personally, I feel this current crop, I feel this is our strongest possible 11 we can fish out, we can set up. For the goalkeeper, Maduka Okoye can step in. I don't really mind.
Yes.
So Femi Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, Emmanuel Fernandez, Wilfred Ndidi, Frank Oyeka, Iwobi, then Olaina and Oyemechi, then Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen. I feel currently that would be our best possible starting 11. What do you think?
Yeah, already we'll get a template from the Nations Cup. There is a team.
Yes.
And that team I felt is the best team for now. So now what we are doing is like what Thomas Tuchel said in the press conference too. He said he's giving people chances to know who and who is going to involve in 2026 World Cup. So that's why he's bringing so many new names. Some persons say this is their debut. And as this is the first time he's calling them up. So what are we saying? We are playing lesser opponent. Already we have a team and we have a structure. So we are consolidating on this structure. So let us, why is that we don't give chance to this new lad who just came in? Just play them. After all, it's just a friendly. Give them chance. Let them showcase their skills. So I will know when there is problem. Ndidi, please come out. We know who to fill in that spaces. Fill in all those spaces. If you can see someone like Bruno is injured, you know who can come in. So now look at it. Someone like Adebayo is there. You understand? He's a fantastic player. So why is that we don't give them chance? So every time when they come over, they want to come and sit back on the bench and look at these big boys playing after they must complete maybe 2,700 kilometers back to Nigeria. They are expecting to go back. You know what jet lag look like.
Yeah.
So now give them spaces. Give them. I think the match is being played in Turkey right now because of the
2 games.
The 2 games in Turkey because of the crisis in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So why is that we don't give them chance? Give Adebayo a chance. Give Fernando a chance. Please, sometimes when you play a particular set of persons, they played 8 matches in the Nations Cup, for God's sake.
Yes.
You understand? So we have a structure. So since we want to consolidate on that structure, I felt we should play these new guys who just came in so we can know who just come in, so we can know who and who.
Okay.
Tough, we can know who and who to
Yes. Definitely, I go with giving these new guys an opportunity to show themselves. Most especially those guys that we have not seen,
Yes.
like Iraso, Emmanuel Fernandez, Philippe Otele, all these guys, giving them a chance to also showcase what they are about. But my concern is the way we play during the AFCON, because if you observe the AFCON, we don't start with wingers.
Yes.
We don't start with wingers. We play most times through the middle and our fullbacks.
Yes.
Maybe second half we can alternate and bring in wingers into the game. That is how we play during the AFCON, and it works for us. Yes. So what I'm saying is, if we should consummate on this working formula that is working for us, now putting these players based on this formula, then as the game goes on, we alternate.
Yeah, that is great.
Because like a player like Philippe Otele, he can also play as a striker.
Okay.
He can play as a false line. Okay. So we can alternate. Maybe he starts. Initially we put him as in the front two with Paul Onocha. Then maybe in the second half we push him wider, something like that. That's what I'm driving at.
Okay. Friendlies afforded the opportunity to experiment.
Yes.
And that is what friendlies are meant for. So since these are friendlies and the ones in they are less fancy friendlies.
Yes.
So why is that we cannot just play that kind of Nigerian structure, okay, Eric Chile structure all the time? They say what is a good thing? What is a perfect thing? A perfect thing is when you hide your weaknesses from your opponent. That makes you a perfect thing. There is no perfect thing on earth. So now, since sometimes like against Morocco, we played that this same formation and it was not working. Towards the last quarter of the match, it was not working again. You understand? So for you to be dynamic, you should come with different style of play. So I felt Eric Chile, yes, he has got it right in the Nations Cup. Let us go to different formation like these matches. Please work on them. Let us go with wingers. If it's not working, when the match got to some stage, we have to alternate to different tactics. So it's a tactical battle, so that if in case you use this as a benchmark, I want to play against Morocco. Look at what you use, and it worked. Let me start this one, because this opponent like Morocco, they are always the Jordan, they always do the long balls.
Yes.
They always play long balls. So okay, someone want to play Jordan, that is always good in long balls. Look at the formation I've played, and it works. So when they get to Greece, if you are playing Greece or Bulgaria in Europe, who play long balls, then we'll start to play that same formation. So it does work. So I felt we should not stick to one single formation. Yes, already we've got a structure from that formation. Yes, we are going to build on that. But let us alternate. Let us see different kind of football, these friendlies. If it's not working, then we'll dwell back to our Arsenal. That is the formation we use in the Nations Cup.
All right. Okay. So before we end this session, Prof, is there any player that you feel we should have called up that we didn't call up?
Yeah, yes, the one I glamour for is always is here even from Rangers. So I don't think we should. That is my player, and I'm hoping to watch in at least 30 minutes for these two friendlies. If I'm not watching, if I don't watch,
an excellent player.
I'll be very, very
excellent player.
I was
I started advocating for him immediately after the AFCON. Okay. That was when I saw a video on him on X. Immediately I went to check the stats. I checked on YouTube. When I watched this guy play, he was phenomenal. I said, we have this kind of a player, and he's already 24 and we have not called him up to the national team, and we need a central. Imagine maybe him getting a big move to the English league. Yeah? England will have a closer look on him, and if they should call him to the national team, I feel it is going to be a big move. So kudos to the NFF for this one, but there are a lot more. My personal pick is Michael Kayode. You know, Michael Kayode, he's still for the Italian national team.
Yes.
He's still open to represent them. Yes. But they are failed him back to back. Okay. 2 times international break, they have failed to call him. Definitely, he's a human being. He would be feeling down and disappointed. Okay. But this is a perfect opportunity now. Because if they don't call him, imagine them not calling him now that he's arguably the best fullback in the Premier League. Okay. You understand me?
Yes.
With his throws and his step-ons, his chance created for Brentford, he has been fantastic. In fact, in all the fullbacks Italy called, he's better than all of them. But it's obvious that the current coach of the Italian national team, Gattuso does not rate him. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Super Eagles. Okay. We don't have a better opportunity to call up Michael Kayode who will not present himself to us. At this moment, he's at his highest in the league. Okay. And the national team of Italy, they are not still seeing it, but the entire world can see it.
Yes.
So for me personally, I feel if the Super Eagles should approach him and do whatever it takes to make him switch his allegiance to Nigeria, it would be fantastic for us. In fact, personally, if we should call up Michael Kayode, we are going to have arguably the best defense in Africa.
Yeah, I agree with you, but sometimes it boils down to patriotism.
Yes.
Sometimes when you call him, if you meet him, he will still tell you, I'm still waiting for Italian chance. So it is people who are behind him, his agent, his family, those who are behind him, who signal that sense of patriotism. They failed him, like what happened to Ronald Lukman. Yeah, they failed him, but I hope it was his father who signaled Nigeria. So we want that sense of patriotism.
Yes.
We just, as is, when we're inviting you, or do you have a Nigerian passport? If you do have a Nigerian passport, what are your takes? Like people like Phil Jones from Liverpool. He's a Nigerian. He played for England, but almost all the Nations Cup, if you can see his tweets, he has that sense of patriotism. He was supporting Nigeria through the Nations Cup. That was when I came to know about Jones. He's pure, true Nigerian. He has, even though he's representing England, he still has that Nigerian blood.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones, yes,
okay.
From Liverpool. So now, what are we saying about? So, yes, he's a fantastic player, but we cannot force him to the stream. So if he can, people around him, his agent is there, people around him can show that sense of patriotism. We'll call him up, because if we call him up, at least will give us more alternative. It give us more.
He would be starting easily. No argument on that.
That is for you. But if Eric said, okay, Eric Shelley said, oh.
No, it's obvious. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah. Now, she'll be contesting against the likes of Zaidu Sanusi and Oyemichi.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
These guys cannot compete with him. To be sincere, Michael Kayode, these guys cannot compete with him.
Yes, I know that. Okay, now look at it. Sometimes the coach, they see different things from what we are saying. Sometimes, okay, I'm playing 4-3-5-2.
Okay, no, sorry. It's like you'll be playing against
Online. Yes. And you know, Online has been with the team, and you know the dynamics of the team.
Yes.
That fluidity is there. Alana can close in and locate a pass to Osimhen direct from his side too. He can see Iwobi from other place, because we use Iwobi as a as an orchestrator in the pitch.
Yes.
So Orlando can locate him. But this young man who is coming to the pitch, yes, he has talent, but it will take him time to settle down in this thing.
It always
no
takes
matter how
everybody
good
time.
he is.
It
Yes.
always takes it. See,
Yes.
Prof, personally, for me, if Michael Kayode comes, he has to start.
If you are
no argument, no argument for that.
yes.
I would personally, I would even send a line now to the other wing.
Okay. Yes, he can play
Yes.
in both flanks.
And start Michael Kayode in his preferred position. He is undoubtedly.
Olaino is a fantastic defender. Only thing that he is not good in area duel.
Yes.
That is the only thing. That is the only deficiency I see in Olaino.
Yes. So
fantastic.
So imagine we have Olaina and Michael Kayode as our wing back there.
Yes.
We can argue that we have the best in Africa.
Yeah, we have the best in Africa. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, it's not the it's quite debatable, but we have the best. I felt we have the best.
What do you think of Tosin, Chelsea Tosin? Is he really needed at this stage?
I don't think we don't. I don't think Nigeria need him. I don't think. Though some other persons might have a different view, but if you can see the Harris of defender who parade right now,
yes,
I felt Tosin don't have a place in Nigerian defense.
If he was a bit younger, we could have walked towards it, but he's already like 28, 29.
Yeah, but even though he's younger, look at, we are talking about people like Kevin Bassey at the left side of the defense.
At Fulham, we are the two back pair in Tosin and Kevin Bassey.
Yes, but look at, they said class is permanent. They said form is temporary. You understand?
Yes.
Those are the kind of things we're talking about. It dropped from a bit. His form dropped a bit, but
yes,
are you going to pick it up? We know who was Tosin in Fulham. But the moment he just make that big money move to Chelsea,
it was a free transfer, no big money move.
Yes, because a sign-off fee was paid to him straight away.
Yeah.
Not paid to the club. So I said it's a big money because he was earning how much? How much was he earning? It was about 55 per week.
Yes, now
when
he's
he went to
earning
Chelsea,
about 120.
yeah, that is big money move. That we're talking about big money move because you have a good paycheck. Not people signing you, but what you earn per week makes that move a big money move. So his form started derailing, and it becomes so. And what in age is now telling on him is because of the wear and tear of his form. So what do I say? And look at now a youngster like Fernandez picking up at the age of 25 and he's on fire. Look at someone like Kelvin Bassey. We will not talk about Ajayi if it's always check and it's calmer in the defense.
Yes, it's very calm.
Yes, yeah. So when you see the Harris of defenders Nigeria parade, I felt that Tosin will not have a place in our defense.
Okay. So at this point, we have come to the end of this session, guys. Check us out for more amazing content on Matchday African podcast, and you can check out previous videos too. There's a video on Emmanuel Fernandez on our channel. There are other amazing content on our channel too. You can check us out on Spotify and Apple Music. Thank you, guys. Chill.